Good morning, everybody. This is Ben back again, and now it's time for another comparison video on here. Of course, this is also my first comparison video for June, by the way. Since today is June 7th of 2020, I haven't done a comparison video yet for June, so this is my first one, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, for this comparison video, it's another Disney comparison video, as you can probably tell, in which this time I'm going to compare two different versions of Treasure Planet. On the left is the 2003 VHS, and on the right is the 2003 DVD. So, without further ado, as I keep saying, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First up, as you know, this is the tape, which this I got the Salvation Army in Southfield. I got this on June 22nd of last year. It was the same, of course, as you remember, it was the same exact time I got the VHS of Brother Bear, and also the VHS tapes of Daddy Daycare, Annie, the Thomas Crown Affair, Bean, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, the unrated version, and stuff like those, and even the DVDs of Mr. Deeds and Star Trek Nemesis. So that's pretty good. Of course, it's THX certified down there, THX digitally mastered. Here's the side, and the back. Another classic animated feature for the entire family by Jim Ferguson of Fox TV. And it says down here, Treasure Planet is a magical, inventive, and utterly delightful movie by Paul Clinton to CNN. Which I definitely agree with him. This is a great Disney film, in my opinion. I know it's considered by some to be one of the weakest, but I have no problem with it. I think it's a great film. It's number 2 on my top 5 favorite Disney animated features list, and it's also number 2 in the top 10, so that's pretty good. I think some people consider this one of the weakest is because of its box office performance. Because I know this film did terrible at the box office, unfortunately, when it came out because of poor marketing, and also the fact that it was released with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Die Another Day and other films like that. But this is still a great one. It's got a lot of really cool scenes in it, which is good. Anyways, we got the label. This is the dark sticker label. And the print down here is March 14th, 2003. So that's pretty good indeed. So there you go, that's the VHS, and this tape of Treasure Planet opens with the blue FBI screens and then the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, and then a preview for the Platinum Edition VHS and DVD release of The Lion King. The Lion King Special Edition, that is, but it's the Platinum Edition release, of course. And then the Coming Soon to Theaters bumper, then previews for Finding Nemo and The Haunted Mansion, and then the Coming Soon to on video and DVD bumper, then previews for Stitch the Movie, Bionicle Mask of Light, and George's Jungle 2, and then the feature presentation logo, the blue format screen, the THX logo, then the Walt Disney Pictures logo, which is cut short, and then the film. Now we go on to the DVD. This is from 2003. Of course, I had this since I was a kid, so I had this for years in my collection. Yeah, the cover and the inside, the case is in good condition, but the cover inside is in terrible condition. As you can probably see, it's kind of ripped in the inside, and there's like holes in it. Yeah, this is in bad condition, but the disc still plays good, so that's good. It has the same critic reviews on the VHS, except it's in a different font and different cover design on the back. Bonus features has visual commentary by the producers and directors, reveal the making of process, which additional footage as you watch the film, deleted scenes, alternate ending, and original prologue. Disney's animation magic go behind the scenes with Walt Disney Feature Animation Chairman, the late Roy Disney, Disneypedia, The Life of a Pirate Revealed, RLS Legacy, an exploration adventure game, take a virtual 3D tour of the ship and be challenged to the ultimate treasure hunt. Music video performed by John Resnick of the Goo Goo Dolls, which that song is I'm Still Here. That's a pretty good song. Of course, and much more in the technical specifications there. This is made by the same two people who did Aladdin and The Little Mermaid, that being, and also Hercules, that's John Musker and Ron Clements, as that says down there, and it's also produced by Roy Connolly. So yeah, great stuff. No DVD guide, but here's the disc, which has the movie on there, which you can see Jim Hawkins and Long John Silver. Of course, he's a cyborg in this film. This is a sci-fi reimagining of Treasure Island. For those who didn't know, this is a Treasure Planet is a it's a as you some of you most of you know it's actually it's a science fiction adaptation of Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. So that's pretty good and pretty cool indeed, because if you know the what it takes place in, which is pretty nice. And normally, what I was kind of actually thinking of doing, like with these Disney DVDs, especially like the ones that were released along with the VHS, like in the 2000s and stuff. I normally don't really mention the openings to Disney DVDs, but I figured because the previews on the DVDs are different than the ones on the tapes, like sometimes the previews, like whether it's like coming to theaters or VHSs or whatever, sometimes they would be kind of different. They would take out like one of the previews, and sometimes they would add a new one in, or sometimes they would keep the same preview, but sometimes it would be the same. Like it would be the same one, but sometimes they would have alterations to it or other stuff. And this DVD is one of them, so the previews on this are very different than the ones on the tape, because this DVD opens with the blue FBI screens, then the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, and then the Coming Soon to Theaters bumper, then previews for Finding Nemo and Brother Bear, then the Coming Soon to Own on Video and DVD bumper, then previews for Atlantis, Milo's Return, Stitch the Movie, Bionicle Mask of Light, and the Lion King Special Edition. And then the DVD menu, and then the THX logo, the Disney DVD logo, the Walt Disney Pictures logo, which is cut short, and the film. Yeah, see how I mentioned the DVD previews on this are different than the ones on the tape, because it doesn't have the Haunted Mansion preview or anything else on it. So that's how you know that the DVD previews are quite different than the ones on the tape. It's also going to be like that if I ever do a comparison of Lilo and Stitch, which I probably might do later after this. Not right after this, but maybe later. And it will also be the same pretty much with Brother Bear and any other Disney comparison videos I'll probably do in the future or so. So anyways, there you go. That's my comparison of two different versions of Treasure Planet, and I will do like I said, I will do maybe a comparison of Lilo and Stitch maybe later or so. Not right after this, like I said, but maybe later today or so. Like in the afternoon or evening or whatnot. I'll see how it goes. But stay tuned for that anyway. Or either that or Brother Bear, but I'll think about what one to do anyway. But I'm more so thinking with Lilo and Stitch though anyway. So there you go. That's that.